Good afternoon. I'm back. Took yesterday off from streaming. But I'm back today. Hello, Arkin. Bun is faster than npm. Arkin, do you mean bun is faster than node, maybe, is what you mean? Hello. Arkin was fast getting here. Hello, Network Bib. How are you? I finally solved a problem with my AI script. Well, good for you, Network Bib. I'm glad you're making progress, man. It always feels good when you're making progress. Oh man, there's a lot of activity in the Discord this morning. Or today. I wasn't paying attention to it. Talking about John Hammond in the Discord. See you, Network Bib. Have a good day. Arkin, bun is package manager as well, not just a runtime. Yes, I knew that, but I thought you were comparing bun's runtime speed to Node's runtime speed. But now I see that you were actually comparing the package manager speeds. Now I understand. But you can't use bun. You can't use bun package manager as an alternative to npm, can you? That would be news to me. Oh, I just Googled it and I think I answered my own question. A super fast Node.js compatible package manager. Well, that's news to me. I did not know you could use it as an alternative. That's awesome. I'll have to try that out. I've only ever used npm. I've never used yarn or pnpm or bun. So nice. You actually do, yeah. Okay, cool, yeah. So I learned something today, Arkin. Thanks for teaching me, man. Appreciate you. I had no idea you could do that. Had no idea at all. Ugh. Indeed. All right. So I got this thing sorted out. Now I need to write the deploy one. Or no, not deploy. It's more like publish. let's see. So I basically need to build it, then publish it. Because I think I have my package.json already set up correctly. Yeah, files include the build. We have my bin folder set up, or my bin property set up. We have a license. Oh, we should include the licenses too. We should say license.md and the README. All right. Now I just need to write this. TypeScript support built in. Yes, that is actually. I actually was complaining about that on Reddit. That I wish that Node would. Add TypeScript. Well, I mean, I guess they did, right? I mean, I guess Node did add TypeScript support in. It's probably not, I guess, probably as well done, probably as Bun did it, since Bun did it from like its inception. But I honestly don't know. I've never tested. But yeah, TypeScript, like types should be a part. Like I honestly think that there's gonna be someday where JavaScript adopts optional types. I know there's a proposal out there that's pretty far along in the process already for that. But yeah, for sure, one day we shouldn't have two different TypeScript versus JavaScript. We should just have JavaScript with types. Maths debater. This looks exciting. Are you being a smartass? Because there's nothing exciting about my streams. Nothing exciting at all. Excuse me. Okay, I need to set up the other thing I need to set up here is semantic release. That's the other thing I need to set up. And how do I do that? Guess I should also include. Should I include it? I don't know. Yeah, I should probably also include package.json in the final bundle. Oh, we should add. There's some other things we should add to this package. We should add. Let's see, author. Let's see, author. We should do the name. It's fine. Then we should also do email. We should do URL. Set that to my website. We should do repository too. Repository. We'll set this to type git. We'll set this to the URL. I'll have to go get that. Let's see, Arkin. In fact, Node.js is adopting TS as an answer to Bun. Same goes support for WebSocket client. Bun made Node move their lazy. Well, yeah, yeah, man. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little competition, right? Get you up and moving. I didn't know they did. This I'm gonna get distracted here, but I didn't know they added support for a WebSocket. Node WebSocket client. Is that a new thing? Oh, they just added that in version 21. Wow. I didn't realize that was so new. Okay. That's good to know. Man, Arkin's teaching me all kinds of stuff today. Sharif. Hello, Sharif. Tim. Hello, Tim. How you been, man? It's been a minute. Hello, Voldy. How are you? How's law school, Tim? Right? You're in law school, right? Or something to do with being a lawyer or trying to become a lawyer? Am I remembering that correctly? Hey, MD, how's it going? Tim, exam in 2 days, sleep deprived. I'm not envious of you, man. I remember those days. School, college, uni. No, thank you. I'm not ready to go back. Hello, MD, how are you? Good to see you again. I've been good, dude. You know, just life's been normal, man. Work, kids, family, you know, all that stuff. Chicken, yo, bro, I made the Pong game. Hey, awesome, dude. Way to go. That's awesome. I bet that was fun. Voldy, I went with wifey to vote in the elections. Nice. I didn't know there was elections in Romania happening. Did you have to stand in line very long, Voldy? Or was it in and out? MD, I think you are working on an open source project because I can see MIT license over there. Yeah, most of all the code I write is just open source, publicly available on my GitHub. Yeah, I don't really have any code that I've written that's really like closed source at the moment. Let's see, last thing I think I need to add here is probably an engines property, and we'll just say 18 or greater. I mean, it probably works with. Actually, this would probably work with 14 or greater. Yeah, I mean, it should, I think. I honestly don't know. I'm just going to do 18 because, like, why wouldn't you be on 18? Alright, I think that's all the package.json stuff I needed to fix up. I do need to change this to be... I'm going to use semantic release to do this. Alright, now I need to actually edit my workflow here. So first we need to build it, then we need to publish it. And I'm going to need an npm. Semantic release. Voldy knows quick. Okay, that's good, man. Yeah. Sometimes it sucks to have to stand in line. Tim, ComSci looks too cool, man. Like the ability to create digitally whatever you want in the world. Most important space in the world at the moment. I wish I had the time to learn it. I don't know, man. Lawyers are the modern day warriors of our time. You know what I mean? So I think you're gonna be good with what the field you're going into. But yeah, I do like the fact that, like, if you learn to code, the ability to just like build what you want or create what you want without a lot of upfront, like, capital intensive, is pretty cool. Stefan, well. Hello, Stefan. How you doing, man? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Excuse me. EX semantic release. It's fine. See, a GitHub personal access or a GitHub personal token must be created and set in the GH token or GitHub token environment. please make sure to create a GitHub personal token. Yeah, that's fine, but I also want to push to npm. Okay, so I think, okay, let's just do the build step first. So build is going to run on Ubuntu latest. All right, first things first, check out the repo. We set up node. Yep, just like that, Copilot. We are going to install our dependencies. Wonderful. Then we're going to build it. Then we're going to upload. No, let's not upload build. Let's just publish straight from here, right? Let's just do... Yeah. Alright, so then to publish... Publishing should be pretty straightforward. We're just going to say, oh, we do need to also set up node with our registry URL. Just like that. Okay, then we need to write run npx semantic release, but we need to set some environment variables. Let's see, Christoph. Hello, Christoph. Christoph, what are you making? Christoph, I've been working on a model context protocol server for the last couple months. No, last like 2 weeks. And so I'm just, right now I'm working on the publishing it for the first time. So I'm just setting up a little GitHub Actions workflow to get it published. Stefan came home from the farm today. I miss it already, although I don't miss having shit internet. And yeah, that would... It's trade-offs, right? It's trade-offs. I think about that all the time. Like, one of the things I want to do is... I want to eventually someday have, like, an adventure van that we can just, like, take off with, you know? You've seen those, like, really cool tricked-out camper vans. And, like, I imagine it'll be fun, but I've also always thought, like, one of the trade-offs of doing something like that, right, is like you don't get the comfort of your home, you don't get your gigabit speed internet, you don't get your hot running water every morning to take a shower. So I get it, man. There's definitely trade-offs, right? I bet you're glad to be done scything though, right, Stefan? I'm sure that got old pretty quick. Hockey npm. Sometimes I wonder if I'm missing all the comp sci terminology. I have heard of GitHub and used npm commands once in a while, but hearing you say you are going to push to npm, I never understand. So npm it just stands for Node Package Manager, right? So npm is where you publish stuff so that other people can install it, right? So if you've run npm commands, 9 times out of 10 what you're doing is you're installing those packages either globally or locally in a project so that you can use code that other people have written. So it's just a way. So in the sense of when I say I'm going to publish to npm, it means I'm just going to make this code available on npm so that other people can use it if they want to. Stefan, I like working. I look at it as a workout, although I still went to the gym every day. Yeah, dude, that's intense. I don't know if I would scythe and then go to the gym. Oh, yeah, I mean, it probably is good cardio. let's try GH token, NPM token. Alright. So now I need to go create those variables. I'm going to do that not on screen. Let's see. GitHub. Let's do the NPM ones first. Let's see, granular or classic. Voldy, I made my own crypto shitcoin. Nice, dude. Was that the Solana coin that you were weren't you the one talking about making a Solana coin the other day? Excuse me. 178166. Alright, so this is going to be called Onyx MCP server GitHub Actions. Yeah, Solana Queen, nice. Oh, very cool. Nice, dude. Yeah, that's just an area of development I know very little about. The Web3 world. But it might be fun to know more about it. So maybe I should spend some time on it. I don't know. There's too many technologies, man. There's just too many technologies and not enough time in the day. It's crazy. Alright, we got both my tokens added here. Alright, I think that's really all we need to do to get this published, or at least to make our first attempt. So let's get add publish workflow, but skip CI. All right. I guess let's see if this thing works. Well, publish. We shall dispatch it. See if this goes well. L Kinsey. Hello, L Kinsey. Subs? Does that mean you subbed? Because if that's what it means, thanks, man. I appreciate you subbing. Steven, Jim first, then scythe. Yeah, that's how I would do it too. You wouldn't want your scything cutting into your gains, you know. Crypto news, Steven. Any full stack idea which you want to build in the future? Yeah, there's a yeah, there is actually, and it's on my GitHub. I'm in the process of oh, whoops, that didn't work. Let's see what happened. Running semantic release. Why did it fail? Huh. I thought I had set up a token correctly. What was I saying? Oh, the full stack idea. Yeah, I have an idea for like basically like a ETL platform, like a no-code ETL platform for people to write integrations, but do it without having to necessarily know how to write code, but it has the same flexibility as if you're writing code. But I haven't spent much time on it, honestly. But that's kind of my next big idea at the moment. I'd also like to build an app to help, because right now I subscribe to YNAB, which is a piece of software to help you with your with managing your budget. But honestly, I pay $15 a month for it. But honestly, I'd much prefer to must allow push to the repository. Wasn't gonna say it. Honestly, I would much rather build something like that, like a application that connects to my bank account and allows me to keep track of my finances without having to pay somebody $15 a month. So I do have some ideas. I just haven't worked on much of it lately. Crypto news, we can collaborate on a project with Web3. Oh yeah, that'd be fun. If you guys can teach me about Web3, I'd happily take the education. I know nothing about it. Work on the farm's active recovery. Nice, I like that. Lay Koa, what do you think about spending time into configuring NeoVim? That is what I am feeling right now. Every time I open NeoVim to code, I will configure something again. Yeah, you really have to get to a place where it's good enough, because you could spend all day tinkering on it, right? All day, you know? And so you kind of have to get to this place where it's like it's good enough. And then you also have to be prepared anytime you want to do something with a new piece of technology, right? You have to make sure you probably allocate some time to make sure that like you're going to set up your editor, right? Like if you want to go learn Rust or go learn Go or some other new language, you have to allocate time in there to figure out what you need to do to get NeoVim to work for those things. I think it's a downside. It's definitely a downside. But it's also an upside, right? Because like you can make NeoVim exactly what you want, but then again, you can make NeoVim exactly what you want, right? It's like it's a double-edged sword. I wonder why I thought I had set up my tokens correctly, but apparently not. Okay, maybe I need to, let's delete this token. Create a new one. It's gonna be called Alright, let's try this again. Alright, then let's go back to my workflow. Make sure that's all sorted. Alright, let's try to run publish again here. What's up, Abu? How are you? COD newbie, how did you kickstart this habit of coding for fun? I used to code for fun when self-learning, but after doing my internship and then some work experience, anytime I try to code, it feels like I'm working. That's a tough one, COD newbie. Honestly, it's just something I wanted to do, and then, yeah, I don't know. I get a lot of enjoyment. I guess I get a lot of dopamine from it, I guess. Just the problem solving. So it's, I don't know what the right answer to your question is, because I really don't have like a secret. Let's see, failed step fail of plugin, an error occurred while running semantic release, resource not accessible by personal access token. Why is it trying to post here? Oh, maybe it's something wrong with my package.json file? No, that's the right. Is that the right? Not sure why this is failing. Semantic release cannot push the version tag to the branch main on the remote git. Let me see. See you, Stefan. Just saw Jeff Nippard came out. Yeah, man. Jeff's content's great. So I get it, man. See ya. Landon, hi. What are you working on today? I'm working on trying to get a package published on NPM. That's what I'm working through right now. And for some reason, it's not working. I don't have any protection rules set up, so it's not that. Let's see. It has it has 0 permissions for none of my repositories. Okay, well, why is that? Okay, let's see if this was enough. Let's see. It has let's see, actions, contents, metadata. It's always getting this stuff configured. It's like such a pain in the butt. Because you do it so few and far between. So contents and actions. Okay. Oh, okay, and profile. Okay, so I updated those permissions. So now let's try to see if it can push now. I know this is thrilling, but I know there's not much code happening, but this is just the way it goes. Let's run. Alright, maybe third time's the charm. Need a brain like Steven, which will outflow dopamine while coding. Yeah, I mean, it's just Like last night, I stayed up to like 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m. because I was working on that Discord, the Discord thing that I was working on. I don't know if you guys were here for those streams, but it was just fun to figure out how the puzzles fit together, how all the different pieces fit together. Failed again. Gosh dang it. Ah! It still says I don't have permissions to push. Which is just wild because I mimicked this token after an existing token. Let's see, read and write actions and code. Must be missing something. Okay. All right, here we go. Gosh dang, if I ever get this working, I'll be so happy. Chiton, hello, bro. Hello, Chiton. Is it raining for you? For us, it's thunderstorms out here. Nope, no rain. Good, actually, super pretty day. Super pretty day here. Operator Saran, ASTS, my boy. I'm not a bot. That's random. Why would you show up in someone's chat and just immediately declare you're not a bot? Okay, I'm gonna have to do some Googling because this doesn't make any sense to me. operators are on like last Saturday night. Yeah, you were calling me a spam bot. Was I? I don't remember you at all, Operator Saran. Hello, Butterscotch. How are you? Good to see you, man. Good to see ya. Let's see. I'm gonna change these. I'm gonna make this GitHub node auth. Okay. Oh, nice. You just turned 23. Dude, that's awesome. Happy birthday. Or happy belated birthday, I guess, whenever it is, you know? GH token, yes. Alright, let's see. Git add, git commit, Let's see. This is the kind of activity that doesn't bring me a lot of dopamine though, because it's just frustrating. Like I just need to get this thing to work. Don't know why it's putting up such a fight. Okay, I'm gonna try something. He says after the issue is resolved, there will be a dopamine rush for sure. So solve it first. Yeah, you're right. You're right. There probably will be. Let's see. Let's look at this. Let's look at this documentation. Oh, you know what? I think that must be the issue. Let's see. I don't think I have all those permissions. Content, yes. Issues. All right, let's try that. Update. All right. Let's see. It'd be help if I read the documentation, wouldn't it? Hello, Jeff. How are you, man? Sorry, Mr. I saw the first face like a bit tired or something. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm just concentrating on trying to figure out why this isn't working the way I expect it to. Yeah, this just keeps failing. Now it's starting to frustrate me. Okay, that worked for me locally just now. You know what? I wonder if it's not actually using the right access token. That's the only thing that explains this behavior. Yeah, okay, so I think what's happening is I think the secret I'm using I think I need to use this instead. Let's see. I'm gonna delete the one that I made. And then I need to copy the token. Like I said, I know this is thrilling for everyone, but I'm gonna get over this hump. I know I am. I believe I am. Alright, now let's try that. Git add. Oh. No, I want to use this. Let's see. GH remove count. Maybe something won't. Yeah, I think it's because I was using what my hypothesis is because I was using I was trying to use a repository secret that was named the same as a existing GitHub provided environment variable. So I was using like GH token or GitHub token, which I think is the built-in one they give you. Which is I think that's what my issue was. So we're gonna try this one more time. And if this doesn't work, then we're gonna go down a little bit of a rabbit hole. Also, hello, Chris. Appreciate you for trying to help me out there. I also find GitHub tokens and secret. This is my issue with live coding myself, getting stuck on these silly issues that can take hours. Yeah, always. This is always what happens, Chris. Every time. Let's see if this works. No, that did not work either. Okay, so what's weird is when I use that same access token locally, right? So this is on my local machine, it works. But when I put it in my Because you can see this is the command they're trying to run right here. They're trying to run this command. And when I run that command locally, it works. Gabe, how's your day been? My day's been good, Gabe, except for this stupid GitHub Actions issue that I'm struggling with. Chris, did you try ChatGPT? Yeah, I probably should at this point. It really doesn't make any sense. Just looking at the workflow here again. And what's weird is this workflow is identical to an existing repository I already have. Now I'm just doing like an apples to apples comparison. Does it have the secret in the pipeline at all? I think it does. It's set up in my repo. Yeah, it's for sure set up in my repo. Yeah, it's for sure here. So I'm not understanding. See, actions PAT. Yeah, I've been live for an hour and 10 minutes and I can't get over this I can't get over this hump. Let's see, and in the semantic release documentation, yeah, GitHub token or GH token. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I'm stumped. Does it have the secret? And might need to set your Git user at occasions where I had to set the Git user in the YAML. Okay, let's look at that. Maybe that might be something I'm doing differently. Let me see. Yeah, I guess what's the reason why it would work locally, but it wouldn't work, but it won't work in CI/CD? Yeah, try maybe setting up the... Sticks code. Do you know how to configure the view in NeoVim but without using LSP config? Sticks, I don't. I've only used LSP config. My apologies. Arthur Curry, Steven. Hello, Arthur Curry. How are you? Doing well? I am doing well, aside from the fact that I cannot figure out for the life of me why the hell my workflow is not workflowing. See, because this is the URL it's using to identify, right? And it's passing in the token here. Which makes me think there's something weird going on with the token, that the token isn't getting translated correctly. Let's... I'm kind of half tempted to just run this locally and see if this will push. In CI, Git is not configured with your user. It also mentions branch protection. Yeah, but I mean, I could be wrong, totally wrong, but I feel like because of the command they're running, I don't know if it matters that my user isn't set up with Git, because they're pushing to a very specific URL using that token. But I could be wrong. What else did you say? Oh, it also mentions branch protections. Yeah, I don't have any branch protections on. Yeah, there's no branch protections here. But I need to try something different because what I'm trying is not working. Ugh. Let's see if we can find any articles on this. See, GitHub, actions, semantic release setup. It looks like I've already been to this one. Well, he's not running. He's using some other action. He's using the action too. Those guys are all using like a GitHub action that wraps semantic release. Chris, this is cool because it's relatable, but it's frustrating because this is relatable. Need to go. All the best. All right, man. See you, man. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you trying to help me out here. We'll see if I can't get myself unstuck at some point. I mean, worst case scenario, I can just do this all locally, but I don't really want to. I don't really want to screw around with secrets and stuff in my terminal. Or at least I don't want to do that while I'm streaming. Unless I leak them. Well, shoot. All right, let's just make sure, because I have a lot of tabs open here. Let's just make sure that I did get the access token properly updated. So okay, that is 100% updated. It is most definitely the most recent token. Nope. Still broken. Okay, so I 100% definitely have the right token. There's no question about that. And that token has the right permissions. There's no question about that. I am gonna add yeah, it looks like that's what's weird, because it looks like a permissions issue, but like I've double checked that access token and it has the right permissions, and I use that access token on my local machine with that same command and it worked. Let's see, I'm gonna add a release rc.json. So this is what configures semantic release. Okay. What we want. Sure. Add release configuration. I have too many tabs open. I gotta reset a little bit here. Oh, I accidentally kicked off another one because I pushed. Oh, I think that had a typo in it. Yeah, this should be main, not master. main. The Lambo. Hello, the Lambo lover. How are you? nice username, buddy. God, is it really almost 3:30? Jeez. I've done nothing productive. Nothing productive at all. I would have already been done if I wasn't trying to use the semantic release. I'm actually going to look at, let's see, build and publish. Excuse me. Huh. I'm gonna try aligning this workflow to be more like the other one I have. Okay, so this is actually two separate jobs. So we have a publish job, and then we have a build job. And then this one says this will be name, upload, build. Uses before with name of build, and path is going to be
Dad, I found this thing. Sonic in Shadow Generations. It only looks like Sonic. It's like when it was like old, like when it was on the location side.
really. Well, that right there is very cool. You're gonna get it? Sorry, I was talking to my kiddos. Alright, so download. Set up the node. We download the build. Oh no, we need to install. Publish. env. Oh my gosh. I honestly don't know why this would behave any differently, but this is how my other workflow is set up. Because I have a couple other packages I published to npm using GitHub Actions. I did not think this was going to take an hour and a half to get over. Yeah, I guess like there are some different. There looks like on the in the documentation there was some different. Oh shoot, these are. Those cannot run simultaneously. Let's see. It needs build. Okay, this is getting old. I have to figure out how to remove that. Alright, let's see if that runs real quick. Let's see. Git. Oh my god. I mean, the thing is, like, I shouldn't need to configure my Git user because it's using the personal access token to push to my Git repo. So there's no reason to set up my personal or set up my user on Git because it's using the PAT. But yet when I go and look at the PAT, it's got the right permissions. I might have to walk away from this one. For a little bit. Maybe I need to go to the grocery store. I might take a break and go to the grocery store and come back because I don't understand. I don't understand. Kartikia? C++ or C sharp? I prefer C sharp. I've never written any C++. So I guess I can't really say I prefer C sharp. I guess I should just say I only know C sharp. So I've heard people say good things about C++. Well. Looks like this guy's having a similar issue to me. So is it something I'm doing wrong? I mean, I don't know. It seems like there's a mix of things happening here. Yeah, we could. We could do that, Butterscotch. It just seems unnecessary. But I mean, to your point, it's like I'm stuck, so I might as well try some different things, huh? Might as well run some experiments. This has been a real letdown of a session for me. This is not at all how I hope to spend the last hour and 47 minutes of my life. All right, so this is a repo that I have set up that publishes to NPM. It uses semantic versioning. If you take a look at the package.json, I mean, it's pretty much all the same information. I do a little extra work when building. Okay. And then if I go to my release rc.json, it's the exact same, not doing anything special there. You know, I'm half tempted. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Before I do that, let's try what that guy said he did instead of him doing. Let's see, npm run semantic. GitHub actions npx semantic release dry run. Skip continuous integration environment verifications. I don't think I want to do that though. Alright, it might be time for a grocery store break. Because I'm making no progress whatsoever. Kajani, hello, how are you? Yes, I do remember you, man. It's been a minute. How you been? You're finding me on not such a great day. I mean, this guy's error is like the exact same thing that I'm having happen to me. Although his is having on his issue is happening on Travis CI. And his solution was basically to come up with like a, he did something to his git config where he said um Arkin, what a yawn. Maybe a last try. Yeah, maybe one last try and then we'll take a break. What is your time zone? You started off your stream as if it was 4 a.m. Yeah, it is. When I started streaming, it was 2 p.m. here, and it's almost 4 p.m. now. Johnny, I'm alright, but didn't get the job I waited. I'm still saving for a car. Going on the 3rd month, waiting for permission to get my driver's license. Other than that, okay. That's why you haven't seen me. Been really busy. Well, man, being busy is good sometimes, but nice to see you again. Hope you're doing well, man. Sorry about the job. That kind of sucks. Repository. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, this is all right. The package.json's definitely correct. Okay, I'm going to try something really quick, but I'm going to do this off stream real quick. Let's see, test. Okay, MPX, semantic release. I'm just going to try to do this locally with yeah, so that that just worked for me locally. Okay, and then I'm gonna let me unset that token, and I'll try to run it again, and it should fail because there's no token there. Yeah, and it fails. So yeah, there's something about how that token is getting translated into my action, my workflow, that's just not right. So I don't think it's a me. At this point, I'm not really convinced it's a me problem. I'm convinced it has something to do with. Yeah, I don't know. I'm convinced it has something to do with semantic release. Let's see. Oh, also, hold on. Before I start hacking on the command line, I need to remove that from my history. Otherwise, I'm gonna start leaking stuff. Code RG, you need another coffee. Yeah, that's probably the issue. Can't do anything except hope for the best. I land a job. So, yep, that's all you can do, Kajani. 100%. Chaining coding session, coffee session is one of the worst things you can do for your health, though. Yeah, but maybe it'll get me up over the hump. Damn, I'm just so disappointed in myself that I can't figure this out. Ugh. Alright, I've got one other idea. Let's just try that flag. No CI. And then if this doesn't work, I'm taking a break for the day. I know, very meaningful commit message there. I appreciate you guys sticking with me through this very boring struggle fest I'm on. Nope, that didn't work. I'm not so certain. Maybe this isn't the issue, though. Maybe it. I don't know. I can't tell. What's 422 status code? What is that? Unprocessable content. Yeah, man, I'm stuck. I'm gonna take a break. I want to learn programming. Where should I start? Yeah, I would try a free code camp. Raceman, free code camp is a great place to learn to start. Arkin suggestion's not bad either. I've never written any C though. I know I said I was going to take a break and I've not done it yet, have I? I get fixated. It's hard for me to let go of things. Yeah, that didn't make a difference. It's denied to GitHub Actions bot. Okay, Butterscotch, we're gonna do it. We're gonna set up my yeah. We're gonna set up my user, huh? And see what happens. We're also gonna change this back to watch this be the issue, and I could have fixed it a while ago, huh? Let's see. Oh, let's also remove this too. We don't need that anymore. Okay. So we need to basically need to configure Git, right? It would be interesting if this works though, because that isn't a required step in my other workflow, and so I'm curious why that is. All right, moment of truth. It did make a difference. Still the same message. All right. Well, no problem not solved. Man, I appreciate you guys hanging in here. I know this was painful, but I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'm gonna take a break here and go do my chores that I need to get done for the day. And I'll be back probably tomorrow. That's when I'll see you guys again. All right, y'all. Have a good rest of your Sunday, or if it's already Monday for you, have a good rest of your Monday. And yeah, we're gonna admit defeat today. All right, guys. I'll talk to y'all later.